Okay, welcome to episode number 19, and the goal for this video is to teach you how to create your own canvas and draw geometric figures on them using Grayscale. Okay, so for the past 3 or 4 videos I've been talking about why it is important to know how to draw lines, circles, rectangles, and all these geometric figures on your images. The motivation is to be able to highlight regions of interest in your image when you are doing object detection or object tracking in your videos. Okay, now if you remember very well, I told you in a previous video that most of the manipulations we do on images, especially when it comes to machine learning and deep learning, is usually done on grayscale images because it makes the mathematics easy. The computations are easier because it has grayscale images have just one channel instead of 3 channels or even 4 that you have in colored images, depending on how it is encoded. So it is important to also know how to draw on grayscale images if you are going to do most of your analysis on grayscale images. So that is the whole idea of this video. Now, in the previous video, I explained to you that this here is creating a 3-channel image of 600 by 600, and I'm setting everything to be 255, so that gives us a white background. And over here I modified the entire image to have a kind of reddish pixels, and so our drawings here were appearing on a red background. But now we want to do grayscale. Okay, so I'm going to take this off the 3 because we just need a 600 by 600 pixel image, single channel, because this is it is a grayscale image. Okay, now I know what I'm going to do is going to fail, but I'll do it anyway, and I explained to you. So I'm going to save this, and I will run this, and yeah, I have this error. It is saying image blah blah blah, value error, could not broadcast input array from shape 3 into blah blah blah. Basically what it is trying to say is that it tried to treat the canvas as a 3-channel image, and it was going to set the blue channels to be 0, the green 0, and the red to be 155, but it found out that the channel doesn't have the shape that is required. And it is true, because this here cannot be a colored image because it has only a single channel. So what we have to do is to take off this line, and even with this it should still fail. Let me run this, and you can see that the other lines and other shapes we drew in previous videos are not showing up here. Why? Because we were drawing them with pens that were colored, but the canvas is a grayscale canvas. It can only take values between 0 and 255. But for some of the geometric figures we drew, we specified like red or blue as the colors of the lines that forms the geometric figures, and that is not allowed in OpenCV. So if you are performing colored manipulations, or if you are drawing colored geometric figures, it should be on a colored canvas. And if you are doing grayscale drawing grayscale geometrical figures, then it should be done on a grayscale background. So that is why some of these colors are not showing up. So let me show you how to fix that quickly, and we can end this video. So over here we are trying to draw with blue, okay, because I'm saying 25500, that is not possible. So what I have to do is I have to specify 255 so that it is drawn in black. Remember, no, that is going to be white, sorry, because this is grayscale, so I need to specify 0, and that is going to cause it to be drawn in black. The same thing applies to this 0. I want it to be drawn in black. The same thing applies to this, and the same thing applies to this guy. So I'm going to kill this, and I will rerun the program. And yeah, you can see that everything is showing up nicely, just as they were showing up in the colored versions. Okay, and let me show you how you can draw with any other color between white and black instead of pure black or pure white. Okay, so like you know from previous videos, grayscale ranges from 0 to 255. Anything in between is a shade of gray. So I'm going to say 150, draw this with 150, draw this with 200, that is almost getting to white. Let's say this is 185, 186, that is what I typed. Let's say this is 25. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to run this again. So as you can see, our figures are drawn in shades of gray, okay, because we specified something for the colors between 0 to 255, and that is why we are seeing it as we see it. So thank you for watching. You are doing great, and leave your comment, leave your confusion, leave your troubles, and I would attend to them as soon as possible. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video.